fuses for the bag with the fuses. Never mind, you got it. See, look at that's a good employee. He didn't get it. He's still a good employee. So I noticed. Well, Nick from the Ace Hardware noticed that the fuse was blown. So I put a new fuse in there. I put a new switch in, and it blew as soon as I hit the PTO switch. So now I'm going to figure out what made it blow from that switch to wherever it's going. So somewhere past that switch, it's blowing. And here's the fuses. Alright, just wanted to show you how far we got so far. Got a paper down. We added a drain. So we dug this all up and we added a popping drain because earlier this was all flooding. And as you see now, it just got done raining pretty hard and it didn't flood. It rained not as hard as it did today, and it was flooded like crazy here. Over here it's flooded, but we're gonna direct that with just a spout. I'm not gonna dig a drain, pop-up drain over here. So I'll have a spout coming over here, and I'll redirect it over here. But yeah, it's ready to put the rock, add a tree. Fernando hard at work over here. What's up, guys? So yeah, you probably seen a lot going on in the beginning of this video. You guys seen that new Gravely I had in the trailer that I dropped off at the shop. A lot of people are asking probably like, where'd this mower come from? We're gonna talk about that. Right now we're about to start this flower bed. I kind of gave you a sneak peek of us. We had to lay the paper down, me and Fernando. So that was after this, obviously. So we went back to the beginning. This video could be a little confusing right now, but we went back to the beginning, and basically I was gonna talk you kind of like how to kind of prep set up for a flower bed. So first thing you do is take some pictures, before and after. Then I always cut the property when I do flower beds. I don't edge it. I don't do all the crazy stuff. I just cut it. It just makes it cleaner for me to rake and have my stuff, my supplies out, tarps, and it's a nice clean area to work with. Eagle's still growing strong. So basically with the mower earlier in the video, you guys were seeing I was talking about how my mower kept cutting fuses, kept blowing fuses. Well, I couldn't figure out why it was blowing fuses, so what I did is I went up to my dealer and I was like, look, First I called around. I was like, guys, my mower's blowing in like 4 weeks before we can get you in. I'm like, I can't do that. So I called my dealer, and I'm like, look, my mower's blowing fuses, and I don't know why. And she was like, there's no way. She's like, there's no way it's throwing fuses. She's like, it's too new. And I'm like, well, it's blowing fuses. So she's like, all right. I said, but I can't be down. Like, everyone's wanting like 4 weeks, and I can't be down that long. She's like, bring it up here. We'll get you a mower. There you go, guys. That's where that mower came from. I didn't really get no video of the mower. I really didn't get nothing on the mower, because as soon as I got the mower and dropped mine off, I got back into town, and I just started busting yards out me and Fernando with the mower. Yeah, the mower was nice. It was really nice. It was fast. It was clean. It was nice. So, well, I'll definitely have to break that down or go back up there and do a little walk around on the mower, show you guys the mower. But other than that, back to my flower bed, because we're going to be jumping around a lot. So and it's rain, so I said bump it. I'm just going to work in the rain. It started pouring on me. So first thing to do is I cut the grass. I like to have a nice area to put my stuff out. And then I have to weed it. As you see in this video, I already weeded it. I'm cutting all the bushes and trimming everything. Just making sure it's all ready for rocks to be dropped, because rocks are the last thing you want to do. And I am really sorry if I'm scattered all over, because there's so much I got to tell you guys. So, and how did my mower get broke? How did my mower break? So, I got stuck in one of my videos, which you guys seen, and I got it out. I guess when it was so deep in the dirt and mud, it must have snagged the root or something, and it just nicked the wire on the PTO. So the wire kept hitting the side of the mower and arcing the fuse. It would work, it wouldn't. I could put the fuse in, it would work for a little bit, it would blow. Put the fuse in. So I couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. I replaced the switch, I replaced the fuses. I was like, I don't know. Then I called her, she said, bring it up. Boom. New mower. They called me like 40 minutes later talking about your mower is done. I'm like, bet. What's wrong with it? She said the PTO was broke. And I said, probably when I got stuck. She's like, I don't care. You know, I'm probably, she didn't want to like ruin the warranty or anything, but hey, I didn't pay for nothing. I just basically went up there, dropped the mower off that they gave me, and got my mower, got back into work. So that leads me up to here now. We're at the house to do the flower bed. So right now I'm getting my lines, you know, the edging done, and this is one of the ways I do it. I don't have the steel edger yet. I really want to get it and see how it works, but for right now, this is how I do it. I'll go down and boom, 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 boom with my edger. Or sometimes I'll even use an actual hand edger. But right now I'm just using a shovel. It's rain, so the ground's kind of like nice and soft, so it's really breaking out really nice. And then I get in there, I pull the big chunks out, and I usually get like a can and I pick up the chunks. But it's kind of just how I do this, and it seems to work perfect for me. All my beds have turned out immaculate, awesome, dope. So alright, so now we got all the chunks out of there, and we just basically level it out. But I want to talk about a couple more things. So as far as the rain out here, it's hurricane season, so it's just gonna rain and rain and rain. Right now I'm kind of breaking like where I made the edge. I make like a little ramp, like a little taper, and then I throw all that extra up on the top, because usually before they had the gutters, it kind of made a line. So I can kind of fill in that line and pull it up, and then I kind of just rake it all smooth, make a nice little incline, and then, you know, I don't stomp it down, but I pat it down. Make sure I rake it very thoroughly. Get the sticks and the twigs and the, you know, anything that's lingering in there. And then I go with it. I go through it till I get all the sticks out of it. Then we put down the paper, which you seen earlier, what Fernando and me were doing. Put all the paper down, the fabric, to stop the weed barrier fabric. And then we drop the rocks down. But before we put the rocks down, if you have any plants you want to put in, you got to put them in before the plastic, obviously. But hey, some people don't know that or understand that. So I want to just make sure that's very clear. Before you put the rocks down, make sure your bushes are edged. Make sure everything is how it needs to be. Because once you drop that rock, you don't want to start cutting stuff and, you know, it's just, you don't want to. You want to drop the rocks and be done. And if you do it right, it's non-maintenance flower bed. Like the flower bed I've done last year for these people, for the people out here. I mean, they literally, I have not really messed with them, but a couple weeds and, you know, they just been non-maintenance. They look beautiful still. So, I'm soaked. I mean, I'm beyond soaked. And I take probably a little longer for my edge than I need to. But I get so picky with my edge. I want to make sure my edge is perfect. So if I'm doing a straight edge, I just use a rope. If I'm doing like a design, I'll use a garden hose. And then I'll take landscaping pins and I'll pin it down so it doesn't move. And then that will be my thing. And it's raining again, like cats and dogs. But we still out here working. My camera got kind of jacked up. My phone was acting up. But it is what it is. We got to get the work done. Even Fernando, he stayed out in the rain with me. I was like, hey, you can go home, man. It's raining. He's down. So I was just trying to get that edge really good before it got turned into mud. And then I noticed that the sidewalk was flooding. And I'm not sure if I showed what we did with that, but we put a pop-in drain. And it turned out really nice. So I might have to show a couple different little pictures of the pop-in drain if I didn't show it already. And like I said, I'm really sorry, but I'm jumping around, bouncing around from the mower being the PTO getting jacked up, and from me getting stuck into the flower bed, into the rain, into the tornado, hurricane season. It's been a long couple weeks before my last video I posted, and I had some really good videos to post, but I don't know what happened to all my clips. So I'm kind of just doing a little catch up of what's been going on and where I'm at. And I have the rocks in the back of the truck right now in my driveway that I'm going to take over there probably Monday, or try to do it tomorrow when I get out of Walmart, because on the weekends I work at Walmart. So we have it all prepped. We have the paper down. We're all ready for the rocks. Look how it's coming down. It's coming down hard. Like, and I don't even care. The neighbor was like, man, you're dedicated. But like I said, I have to get this done. See how it's flooding right there? It's flooding, but we're just going to direct that with a little shield. And this right here, yeah.